Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Heracles Porsche's professional intro. Yay!
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Heracles Porsche here, also known as Geldenlock in other places. And I was looking at my YouTube channel today and I saw it's been 8 months since I put anything out. So I thought to myself, I better put out something to prove I still exist. I better, ooh, and that's me getting a nice triple in the footage there with a remote control explosive. But yeah, I don't want to go on about the footage too much that I am using for this video. But this is actually pretty special footage. I was playing a Slayer Logi this game. I think that's getting off a hack there. So obviously I'm assuming you guys know all that the dust terminology, and you're familiar with the game. But if anyone has is this is your first time seeing a dust video and you have any questions, just holler at me. But yeah, this is not my very oldest footage, but it's my oldest footage playing Heracles Porsche, not one of my alts. Um, so yeah, it's pretty special footage. I think that it's um, uh, that I'm deciding to use today, and I feel like the Logi, particularly the Slayer Logi, was kind of like the epitome of like representing dust. Um, it This game was like the thinking man's shooter, and there was no more thinking involved than when you were playing a Logi. So to me, this is kind of like peak dust right here. Some of the logic tools you've probably picked up. I would have been using, you can see I've been using scanners, remote explosives. My guess is this footage is really old, so my guess is that I started the recording after I did some of the preliminary Logi stuff, like after I got down uplinks, um, and things like that. So that's why you're not seeing me put down a bunch of uplinks. But my guess is I probably put those down earlier in the match, and I would have been able to support that with the Logi's bandwidth. But that's enough about the footage. We've got about 10 minutes to just talk about random stuff related to my channel. And yeah, like I said, 8 months. I feel like that is more than enough time where I should reassure you that I am alive. And I just wanted to like really emphasize that I know if you're on this channel, you're probably like me waiting for the next EVE Online FPS, and I, I don't have a timeline on that for you. Um, uh, but it has got me thinking about how to kind of I don't because I don't know what the timeline is. I don't want my channel to, even though I'm very hyped and the main thing I want to do with this channel is just do the next EVE FPS. I'm trying to think of like content that I can do to kind of keep the channel a little bit more alive while we're waiting on that. And not just necessarily all just like nostalgic content. So I've played around with different ideas that I feel like could appeal to anyone regardless if they're like a dust gamer or not. So I've thought about doing things like food and drink reviews, reviewing other products. One idea I had that might be reaching a bit is I was thinking of actually doing like business news. I know that's reaching a bit. I thought, oh, we all play in corporations in the game. Maybe we want to hear about corporations in real life or something. I don't know. That's probably reaching to assume you guys all want to hear about the stock market every day. But I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Also all the content I release doesn't have to be on my YouTube. I'm open to getting back into doing like Twitch or the news site kick.com. Um, so if there's like demand for that, maybe I'll do more live streaming over on those other platforms. Um, but yeah, those were kind of like some ideas I was kicking around. I could do like IRL streams, like of me walking around Toronto. Um, maybe get into VTubing. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I'm in a like a good place for like, you know, uh like money wise and time wise. I can sink a little bit of um a little bit of time into like producing content when I'm like the returns on that aren't really certain. And I'm more just doing it as a hobby that'll maybe make me some income. I feel like I can kind of like justify that more at this point in my life. Um, but yeah, so for anyone who just wants like some random history of my channel, so kind of what the history of it is like, as you guys know, I did like Dust 514 and some con and Battlefront were like the main two things my channel has gotten like some views for. And then the reason my channel started to kind of like my activity in the channel started to like taper off is I was like my old computer that I used to edit footage on and broke down, and my capture card broke down at exactly the same time. So that was like, that was like a lot of stuff to lose, in comparison to what it takes to like, what you actually make doing YouTube. And uh, so I did, but I had a PS4, and I was able to make some low effort videos that still had a bit of interest. I had a couple free to play games that got some decent viewership, but as things went on, I didn't lose my yeah I didn't. It might be fair to say I lost my motivation a little bit. Um, but I've always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to bring this channel back at some point when, I know the things that I used to make for people and the content they really cared about, when it would become a good time to do that again. But it's been like 7 years since I started the channel. Now it's crazy to think that it's been that long. Um, but I'm still, I had to be very practical about certain things, but still a big plan in my future is to get back into making like EVE FPS content. But I also really had a lot of ideas about branching out and wanted to like, it was really important to me to collect some ideas about branching out and what other ideas I could try on this channel that would be like maybe not 100% related to what we're used to, but could still be useful. So I don't know, yeah. Please tell me what you guys think about that, like doing like free food reviews or product reviews or other random gaming coverage. Uh, yeah. I don't have a whole lot of updates on CCP London's progress on the Eve shooter. Obviously, I'm sure you guys all know they'll have like NDAs and stuff. Keeps too much information from filtering out. There was a little bit of a Q&A on the Discord. You guys might have taken a look at that. I thought of using that for content. Um, so that's a possibility. Um, I'm trying to hold back any fears that it's been like majorly put on the back burner. You hear things like CCP is going to sink a bunch of money into the blockchain, that blockchain project. I've heard nothing. You know, I don't know what's going on with that. Um, I know there were some layoffs from CCP in March, but it's not dire news. I know they still have lots of positions open. But yeah, as soon as I hear something, it is gonna be on this channel, and I am still, even though so much time has gone by, and there might be a lot of time until we get the next thing, I'm still really excited to make content for you guys. So I just wanted to make that clear. The channel's not dead. Okay, I'm keeping it on life support for you until it's time to get out of bed. I don't know. I'm really spitballing here. Um, but yeah, just a reminder. If you guys like looking at dust footage, like a lot, um, there's a channel called Revers. It was formerly Da Beast, and right after Dust ended, he uploaded a ton of raw Dust 514 footage. Um, there's actually like a lot to go through. Um, and I feel like I need to go back and pay that a visit again. But if anyone is over there and they're looking through like clips of the game, Revers, formerly Da Beast, gave me permission to use any of that content in my videos. So if you happen to be over there and you see uh, a video on there that you think was like a really like would make for really good like content or background content on my channel, something I could talk over or turn into a music video, anything like that, do let me know. Just send me the hey, just send me like, hey, this was good, and you can send me either the title of the video or the URL or something, and then that can get turned into a video for you guys. So that's one idea. Um, that you could have a hand in. You could have a hand in making the next Heracles Porsche Dust 514 YouTube video 7 years after the game went offline permanently. Um, or maybe, but if you guys have like any ideas for content, like even the more spitball ideas, I've noticed on the Discord people like to share pictures of their cats, so we could have like a Dust 514 cat picture montage. Everyone could just share their cats. You can just send all their cat pictures to me, and then I could have the name of the cat and then the name of the cat's Dust 514 veteran owner. That could be a thing. A parade of Dust 514 cats, maybe. I don't know. You can tell I'm getting a little desperate for it. I'm really glad. Okay, I think I set that up good. I'm really glad this video was like 12 minutes long. I think that was. I think I timed that perfectly. Uh, Um, but yeah, it's still live, still on a live channel, still very excited to make you guys content. I just need that little bit of feedback, and then I'm ready to go with all kinds of projects. I just need that very that tiny, just the tiniest smidge of like external validation, and then I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm going to make you guys some stuff, and I would just love to hear from you guys and how your lives have been since Dust ended, and I could do interviews with other Dust veterans. That could be a whole thing. Um, I've been taking a bit of a gaming break myself, which I feel like has been healthy, uh, but I still have the Dust nostalgia and the looking forward to of the next game. So yeah, keep in touch, everybody. Bye bye for now.